What's up? Test drive time. Got a long bed here. 1966 Ford F-100 pickup truck. This one here's got the blueprint engine, aluminum headed crate motor here. We're digging into more information to see what else we can find about it. When I pulled it up, it showed 383. When we look, it doesn't have the notch in the harmonic balancer, so could be a 350, but we will have this listed in the description. Right now we are decoding it and checking everything out, but I need to go ahead and get on the road. So we're gonna check everything else out and see how it runs and drives. Aluminum radiator, power steering, power brakes, which is a nice, looks like a pretty nice setup. Got some chips here, need to be repainted. A little brake fluid got on it, it looks like. Okay, aftermarket set of wheels, disc brakes in the front. Looks like we got disc brakes in the rear as well. This paint job is beautiful. Trailer hitch. Guys, we're gonna be taking it down the road, pointing out flaws so you know what you're getting. When we get these rides in, it goes to the back, it gets cleaned up. Two of the uncles go through and check everything out. They know what works and what doesn't before it's priced. Then they give it to me, I do the review. So go ahead, hit subscribe, it's about that time. Let's go for a ride. Before we take off, we'll check some stuff out. Looks like we got some red accent carpet at the bottom, Kenwood speakers, aftermarket Dolphin gauges, aftermarket radio. Does not have AC, but it does have the vintage air below the dash. It's not cold though. Console, more Kenwoods. Seat looks good, interior looks nice. Place those bets. Do you think the horn works on this one? Go ahead and start it up. I need to let this thing warm up anyways. Looking across the dash, we're charging, we don't need gas. Oh, there it goes. Took a second for it to come up. Tach is sticking. It's delayed. So our tach is not working exactly right. Show you the mileage. I mean, 66 model, gauges have been changed. It's hard to stand behind mileage. You can't prove it, especially when the original gauges are gone. Full pressure gauge, engine temperature, radio. Radio better work with the amount of speakers in here. Blower motor. It is pulling down on the motor. It's just hot though. I couldn't ever get it to go cold when we pulled it up. We got it maxed out. All right. I have no clue why they put switches there. I don't know what they do. Turn signal. There's no indicator on the dash. Horn, did you place your bets? Tilt column. Before we say the horn don't work, let me turn this off because I want to make sure this isn't a start button. Oh. Oh, the horn does work. It's right there. Good deal. Yeah, it's just not hooked up right there. Let's hit the road, see how she runs and drives. All right, guys, getting ready to take off. The wife is coming with me. We just celebrated our 4-year anniversary yesterday, so that was a great night. She wanted to come up and hang out today. The poor thing went to roll down the window, and the window's not rolling down. It feels like it's kind of stuck, so the window on the passenger side is gonna need some work. Let's go ahead and get going down the road. Here's reverse for you. It works. Drive. Let's try our vent window. It looks like that vent window's got some tape on it too. Maybe, yeah, this one's the same way. So our vent windows need work as well. Well, let's go ahead and get going here. Getting in our brakes. I don't feel bad at all. What do you think? It's a little hot in here. Well, that's not hot air, but it's not cold air. But it's air, right? Yes, I was gonna say it's air. It hurts. Now we just need the traffic to get out of the way. They're perfectly spaced out where we can't go. Notice? I know. Here we go, guys. Anything I see, I'll let you know. Got a little help today, too. Oh my God. if they don't pull out in front of you, it's not Hendersonville. Speedo is coming up on the dash, straight as an arrow as we're going down the road. Steering's really tight. Good thing is we don't have to stop and get fuel today. Getting in our brakes. They feel good, back in their throttle. Kickdown is not hooked up on this one. Got her matted, she didn't shift down. Motor does sound good. Just needs that linkage set up where it can shift down and give us a little bit more oomph. That's a pretty bit. I like that. Maybe you can drive this thing on the way back. It's easy to drive. Looking at our gauges, we've got almost 140 on the engine temperature. Oil pressure's at 40. Speedo is working, seems accurate. Back in our brakes, go ahead. Turn signal did not turn off automatically, so you got to manually turn that off. Little vibration coming from the dash there. Somebody's wrapped this whole dash. That looks nice. It's like something in one of your SUVs. All right, we'll pull up in the gas station here. They're waiting on us, but I'm waiting on them. This ain't the gas station. It's like one. I'm used to saying pulling up in the gas station. We're gonna pull up at the Mexican spot and eat some lunch. Correction. I'll be back, guys. So far, this one's checking out nice. Oddly enough, the turn signals, when I hit it, are by the radio. And they both work. They're on both sides of the radio. Just kind of a weird spot there. Huh. Okay, I'm kind of certain I had it on ultra wide all those scenes, but we don't have time to mess around because now I gotta make it back in time to get the children, so that'll have to do. Let's roll. Heading on back to the car lot now. Nice. Our tach's still slow. It's like reading the wrong pace. It's delayed at that. Our gas gauge is a little bit different than it was when we took off, but in a weird way, it went up. So, I don't know how true that gauge is. It's fluctuating. So we've got two gauges that are acting a little fishy. The third gauge that might be fishy is the water temp. We've had this thing running for a little bit, and it should not be 120. And then the other thing that I see is, this is pretty new, but the glue apparently just did not hold. Go ahead and turn on this road here. Little squeak from the brakes too. Do have to manually turn off your turn signals. Bump in the road. Not bad. It was pretty quiet going over that, and it didn't rattle me to death. So the suspension is in good shape. He ran a fire out of that red light. Did you see that? Alright, we're going to pull back into the car lot. Picking out the flaws is coming up next, so stick around for that. And thanks for watching. And thank you for helping and going to lunch with me today. Might see you a lot next week. I need some help next week. Got a bunch to do before we go to Florida. Time to knock it out. Thanks, guys. I'll be back. Walking this ride, looking for chips, scratches, rust, and dents. Let's get started. Somebody's already changed out the grill and the front bumper on this one. Nice and clean. I've never had a fly attack me, but I just had one attack me. It wouldn't go away. Coming up over. What was this, dirt? Something at the bottom there. Little bubbles there. Inner part of the fender well. Vacuum midsection. This is a super bed. I don't know why it looks longer than normal. It's not though. Little ding here in the trim. Little extra paint here on top, you can see it. Somebody's already went all the way through and replaced everything. Little spot there. Go around your back window. Good shape. Little glue there. Both of your vent windows need work. Your bed looks awesome. Super clean. Coming up on the tailgate. Crack there. See if we can open this. Hold on. She was tight. Scratch there. Innards look good. Coming on up with this. It's locked now. Coming down this side. Go ahead and shut the door back because it's not all the way shut. Yeah, I thought it wasn't. It's just hanging a little bit. Coming down this way. Paint run there. Dimple at the bottom. Chip here. Bubbles in the corner of the door. Back your mid section. Chip there. There's some chips in the middle here. Little scuff. Chip there. Get around in the bed. Oh, blemish there by your mirror. A lot of specks. Man, this truck's pretty straightforward here. Nice and clean. Walked the whole truck already. We just got to check out the interior. So let's go ahead and jump in there. Oh, mark right there, scuff in the corner. As I opened up the door, you can see they added some red. I'd almost take the red away. It doesn't have anything red but the armrest, that, and the seat belt. But it's all a matter of opinion there. This is sagging a little bit. It looks to be new. Just needs to be fixed. These dang flies. I think one of them just bit me. Nick's about to come back and attack all these things. Alright, looking up under the door. There ain't about no flies attacking me. Come on now. A nice like rubberized pad on there. Carpet looks decent. A little dirty on this end. I love the way they did the dash. That is beautiful. Does start right up. Motor's quiet. I'm not one to like all this hose stuff. A little bit here and there. There's a lot on this one. Just an opinion, but I would take all this red and blue hose stuff off and do away with it. You got this trim that somebody's put on there. They needed to put glue in. I'm putting it back, but how long will it last? I don't know. It's already coming off as I put it back. They kept trying to make it nicer. That piece is nice. Just needed to glue it on. This stuff they added as well. I'll probably just take it out. Needs insulation. Not this stuff with tape. Somebody ordered stuff online. I guess that was cheaper. I don't know what in the world this is even supposed to do. No, it's available. Coming on down with the hood. Looking around on the hood there. Got some chemical peel popping up over here as well. Guys, I do appreciate you watching. If you're new to the channel, please hit subscribe and share this video. Detailed pictures, financing, and shipping at maplemotors.com. And I've got more to do. See you later.